Hey Suburban Sidekicks, welcome back. Today's question is from Simone. And Simone asks, is he cheating on me? Simone, I'm really sorry that life's put you in the position that you even need or want to ask this question. None of us want to find that we've lost trust in a person or a situation, whether it's friend or family, colleague, or partner, especially partner, the most important relationship in our lives. So I'm really sorry that you even need to ask this question or want to ask this question. I don't do yes or no responses. If you sort of follow my work, you'll know that's not really how Suburban Psychic works. There are other fantastic resources out there on the internet and out there in the world that can absolutely give you yes or no answers to questions like this. So for anybody who's focused on those sort of answers, there are plenty of resources out there that can assist you. But with Suburban Psychic, we want to go beneath the surface question. We're always looking at ourselves, and we're always trying to be focused and actionable. So in the few minutes we've got today, let's try to shift our focus back onto Simone, regardless of what's going on or what Simone thinks may be going on in her life or with her partner. It's not about them. For now, it's about her. Obviously, she's going to have a conversation with that person at some point or not, depending on how her own self-examination and self-reflection goes. So let's shift the focus to Simone today and let the oracle provide her some information. But in asking this question, if you're, not doing it in a trivial way, I think you're incredibly brave, because it is opening up a Pandora's box, regardless of the response, the outcome. It's going to bring up some pretty heavy shit for you. You're going to need something like these, and you're going to need something like this, or maybe this in this, to just be gentle with yourself and allow whatever comes up to come up. And hopefully it's a great opportunity for you to clear some childhood programming or some childhood beliefs that are creeping into your current relationship. So let's get into it and see what the oracle has to say. I'm not being drawn to anything on the table, so we're going to quickly see what's on the shelves. Alright. Can't take my eyes off this one. Today's Your Day to Win by Mike Brescia. That really caught my eye straight away. So we'll work with that. Nothing else there, I don't think. We'll have a quick look the other way. Oh. How could she not come into a conversation like this? Byron Katie, I need your love, is that true? And as you can imagine, she may be about to give us some advice that we don't want. Oh, alright, great. And Orosoma. I've got Mike Booth's Orosoma handbook here, because it's got a great quick reference chart that we can use in the front. The Orosoma system is really gorgeous and just gives some amazing information. So we're going to start with Mike Brescia. Today's your day to win. Let's see what Mike has to say for Simone. Just going to flip through. Today's winning beliefs is what I've gone straight to on page 95. I'm hustling to get important tasks done today. I do the things that make me happier, richer, and wiser. I'm a self-starter. I'm motivated to achieve challenging tasks. I find it easy to keep focused on important things. I use failure to fuel me in the desire to do better. And I finish what I start, and I start a lot. Well, already I think there's some great information there, because what we suspect somebody is or isn't doing, we can't control, but we can control ourselves and our thoughts that run away with us. And I like the two statements here. I find it easy to keep focused on important things. The important things are the relationship itself, Simone. Are you happy? Are you getting your needs met? Are your boundaries being honoured by your partner? focus on the important things, which are the things that you can control within the relationship. And I do the things that make me happier, richer, and wiser. The things that are going to make you happier and richer and wiser, well, happier certainly at the moment, is to not let your mind run away with you on suspicions, and do the things that make you happier. So treating your partner with trust and respect and love. I think we'll stick with that one for now. Byron Katie. I love Byron Katie. I need your love. Is that true? How to stop seeking love, approval, and appreciation and start finding them instead. Work on relationships by people like Byron Katie, the Hendricks folks, have all shown that relationships can be amazing and terrible mirrors that bring up some really challenging stuff. We have a lot of shoulds around relationships. He should do this. She should treat me this way. And Byron Katie's work is fantastic around you releasing the shoulds. I won't go too much into it now, but I highly recommend it. Even if you're in a relationship that's cruising along nicely, never hurts to do a bit of maintenance on yourself, because you and your partner are both going to benefit from it. And Byron has 4 statements that kind of try to get behind those silly thoughts that circle in our head. You know, it's like a puppy running around the room yapping, and you need to say stop, and then go through a question series and pull those restless thoughts under control. So I'm just going to flip through here, and Simone, in the reply I sent to you, I'll put what those 4 questions are so that you can start to implement them yourself. But I've gone to page 152, chapter 7. The heading is, what if my partner, you can't see that, it's too bright probably, what if my partner is flawed? F-L-A-W-E-D. Well, who isn't? Really? Who isn't? Some people ask if the work, that's what Byron Katie calls her system, advocates passive acceptance of one's relationship. Oh, this is so perfect for you, Simone. I tell them that the work doesn't advocate anything. How can it? It's just 4 questions and a turnaround. It's sometimes hard for people to hear this. If I love my partner just as he is, they say, doesn't that mean accepting his flaws and staying with him? Why should I put up with him? What if he really is flawed? What an interesting question this is. Let's take a look. She then proceeds. So I would highly recommend, if you can get a chance to see this book or look at this chapter. But the point here is, what if my partner is flawed? Adultery or philandering's going a little bit beyond flawed for most people, but it certainly is a question to consider. Maybe your partner can't offer the degree of intimacy that you're really comfortable with. Not that he's out getting it or doing it somewhere else, but simply he's, I wouldn't even say flawed, but he's flawed from what perhaps you need. So I think that's a really great little response there around, what if my partner is flawed? Should I just accept him the way he is? Well, yeah, I think you can have boundaries in a relationship that you ask to be honoured, but we also have to make room for other people being human and for other people revealing more and more and more about who they really are over time. You can't know somebody completely in a short period of time, and things do come out later. The last one, I'm going to rush this along a little bit so that we stay close to our 10 minutes. The last one is Orosoma, Mike Booth. I'm going to go to the front, and there's an Orosoma chart which I'll quickly show you. All the bottles. And I'm just going to quickly pause for a moment and just let my intuitive guidance tell me which bottle is going to have the best information for Simone today. All right, bottle 73, which is pale pink over pale pink. Orosoma, there's 2 layers of, oh wait a minute, I think I got that wrong. It might be the number that was written above it. Okay, there's a number written above it, not below. Bottle 52. Bottle 52. So there's 2 layers in each bottle of Orosoma. Like, one's got an oily type consistency, so it's suspended, different to the bottom one. And each colour, it's colour therapy, means something, so top and bottom. And so therefore, each combination means something, whether the colours on the top or the bottom means something. It's a really, really great system. And pale pink over pale pink is called spiritual growth through the ability in love. I'm going to go straight to the little bit that says issues that may need to be addressed, because I think here at the moment we're in the challenge aspect of this situation. Someone who may have suspicious or even jealous tendencies. That means you, Simone. And, you know, who hasn't been there? Maybe through the holding of anger, resentment and frustration. Maybe feeling empty of love. Not being able to let go, and so therefore becomes reactive rather than able to be active in situations. And that's certainly relevant when we've been triggered and we're doubting something or somebody, and we do become reactive rather than active in situations. So the main points concerning the bottle is that you are a perceptive and intuitive person, and you're someone who is able to give the love that you have within to others as well as to yourself. And they're beautiful qualities that are simply being triggered and challenged at the moment. So in terms of this being an answer, I would say it's pointing to you being aware of the side of yourself, the aspect of yourself that is coming up as suspicious and perhaps even jealous, versus the part of yourself that is inside, that is unmovable. A great question to ask yourself right now is, how big is my love? That's a question from Dr. Robert Pease. And it's a great question to stop in the moment and ground yourself. Regardless of what they're doing and they're saying, you stop and you ask yourself, how big is my love? So I hope this answer has helped you today, Simone, and anybody listening. Do remember that you are connected, that the life and the universe are trying to communicate with you at all times by any means possible, and that the questions you ask have the power to move you forward or keep you stuck. And this question was a great starting point for you, Simone, to address the stuff that's coming up for you at the moment. So I admire you for even vocalizing it and asking it out loud and opening that Pandora's box. So, my little suburban psychics, what's your question?